Okay, today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I thought I'd look at some old Doctor Who catalogues or pamphlet-like advertisements and that, and just go through them for a bit of nostalgia. So here's one right now. This is the original sort of advertisement image of the 12-inch bronze Dalek that was released in late 2005. And this would have also been in the Argos catalogue as well as various other catalogues and that of the time. And yeah, you can see it there. And obviously it looks very different from the final thing because this is a prototype which I believe was made from basically parts of a Product Enterprise Dalek, which is why they were so similar. In fact, the original box for the original release was basically the clam sort of shell design that the packaging for the Product Enterprise Daleks used. So, yeah. Well, anyway, let's go on. This one, again, not really a catalogue, but that's just so nostalgic to everyone. Oh, those were the good old days. Those were the good old days when Doctor Who toys were literally so popular that they were literally the highlight of the store when you came in. Yeah. Anyway, taking a look at something a lot older. This. So, yeah, this is for Seven's Daleks. And, yeah, this is literally a mailing by post thing that you have to fill in. Which, yeah, I don't really get these days, but just go. These were basically the first accurate consumer Dalek toys, I guess you could say. Not really toys because they were model kits, but yeah. Obviously, also, these were important as well because Product Enterprise based their Daleks off these. Yeah, in fact, their original prototype was basically a modified Seven's Dalek. So yeah, basically you can trace the character options 12-inch RC Daleks all the way back to this. So yeah. Again, another old advertisement here for Dapol, and yeah, it's interesting because obviously they've used prototype images here. So you can see K9 there, who is completely, unfinished, and the Seventh Doctor there, his umbrella and hat haven't been painted, which is interesting. It's interesting on the image on the TARDIS on the right here, where you've got the prototype which is unfinished and painted, and then you've got a painted Seventh Doctor on the other side, so you've got two Seventh Doctors. But, oh, look at the pricing. For the console room, £15. For the TARDIS, £12. For a complete set, £40. But yeah, figures, only $2.99 each, apart from the K9, which is $3.29. And I think that's because just the nature of him being a more expensive figure, really. So, yeah. But there we go, copyright 1987. Blimey. Again, this is another Toys R Us one, which incorporates the Sarah Jane Adventures and that into it. You didn't see this one as much. It was mainly that one I saw for the longest time. Even when Series 3 came out with all the figures and that, a lot of them were still showing that one. Anyway, back to a catalogue. Do we all recognise this one? I don't actually know if this is actually the Argos catalogue. I'm assuming it is. Yeah. But anyway, you can see there we've got the 10th Doctor Sonic with Psychic Paper, which actually was one of the best releases. At least the best from the UV ones, because you actually got Psychic Paper. And yeah, the Doctor Who Microverse, which is something most of us just completely forgot about. I never bought into the Microverse, I never got any thing out of it. But yeah, to be honest, it was good if you wanted to get some like models or figurines and that of figures, ships. For example, like the Dune spaceship and everything like that. It was good for that. But yeah, it was an interesting thing. The thing is, at the time, these were more expensive than the figures. Obviously, they did come in packs. Obviously, the micro universe and that you get like a vehicle and a micro figure for a tenner. And yeah, these were either 3 or 7 packs. So the 3 packs were $9.99, and we can see some other stuff in that on the other side, which unfortunately we can't see. But yeah, I also should clarify, all of these have come from a bunch of different sources on just me looking through Google Images, and a lot of them I've just had pictures of saved on my tablet and that for years. So unfortunately, I don't know where I don't know where these originally came from, like these pictures and that. So if you were the originator of this picture, I'm sorry, but I don't know where the original picture came from. It's just one of those things that's just passed around sometime. You can also see Series 4 product coming soon. Series 4 product. Doesn't say products, just says Series 4 product. Okay. Oh good, we do get to see the other side. Ooh, look. Primeval figures. Hey look, it's Bradley Walsh, but with a different head. Hooray. Yeah, Primeval figures are interesting because obviously it says $9.99 per set, because Primeval figures were either 2-pack figures or they came with like this accessory, like an anomaly there. So, yeah. Interesting set to look back on. You can see there I didn't realise it was that expensive. I always thought the 10th Doctor's wow, I didn't realise it was £15. I thought it was a tenner. Interesting that the laser screwdriver is $12.99. Though then again, this could be because this was discounted, I don't know, but yeah, laser screwdriver was £3 more. There's that Doctor Who game, which I do actually have one. I remember Ashings did a video on that on it, but yeah, I did have it back in the day and never ever played it. And wow, I'm just looking at the prices back here. For the fob watch, 15 quid for the fob watch. So yeah, the fob watch was more expensive than the sonic screwdriver and the laser screwdriver. Probably because it had an actual clock built in, and also that chain was actually made of metal. You can see here the Dalek hybrid mask, which I think that was probably the weakest out of them. I do have it somewhere in the loft. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it looked the most plasticky out of them, and also because it had a fixed mouth. So, you know, with the others you could get away with no mouth movement, because there was no mouth movement, but yeah. I'm not sure what catalogue this is. To be honest, it could be another Argos catalogue, one of their smaller ones. But you can see here, it's the Sonic lipstick, $9.99. I remember when I got my original one, it was in Home Bargains for 99p. Yeah, but you can also see here got Sarah Jane A. Smith Deluxe set. Doctor Who. What's that movie? Doctor Who a sec. Doctor Who's Shooty? Sooty? I don't know. Looks like a pajama top and shorts. And yes, my mum said to me, do you want a Dalek costume? And as a kid, no, I didn't, because I thought they looked shit. And they do. But yeah, this is the Dalek Sec variant, which you don't see as much as the bronze one. Then we got the Doctor's fob watch again. It's $12.99 now. So this must have presumably been later on. Okay, that's interesting. Is that meant to look like that, or was it just some bleach? I don't know. The Doctor Who backpack there with the Dalek on there, did it look like that? I really don't remember. Now that TARDIS suitcase, I did actually have one of those TARDIS suitcases. I might still have it. I remember me and my brother both had one. Though I think his got chucked away, but yeah, it was big. I remember though, one year taking this on holiday with me to Spain, and I put all of my classic series Doctor Who DVDs in it that I had at the time. So basically, the entire suitcase was just filled with Doctor Who DVDs. I think, yeah, this would have been probably 2007 and that at the time, so didn't have that many classic series DVDs at the time, enough to fill the entire suitcase though. I remember my parents got annoyed with me about that. There's the LCD game again. Doctor Who Jumbo Puzzle Ball. Stuff you don't really remember that much. Yeah. Those various Doctor Who duvet sets. I actually had a couple of different ones. I don't know if I've still got them or not. I think I've got one of them. Here we go. The classic Argos page. Only Argos, the 5-inch regeneration set. Which is interesting because I saw that at Woolworths. Like that 2-pack, I saw that in Woolworths, I remember. So I don't know whether they got that by accident or not, I don't know. But this is from 2006. And you can tell because they've got, the first wave of actual figures. And also this time now they've replaced the image of the Dalek with, the actual product. And I think this will be the re-released version, most likely with the removable eye and dome lights. You see the Dalek battle pack, but yeah, wow. So nostalgic. Sonic Screwdriver, $9.99 still. So yeah, it must have been $9.99 throughout its really. Yeah, it was. Of course, it was. I remember when I got the Sonic Screwdriver and Sonic Pen set. I got that from Wilco or Wilkinson's. Yeah, and that was only £10. I remember. God, those days. Not strictly in this, but just sort of put it in there just because. Radio Times listings. Yeah, I couldn't find a good one of Tom Baker for some reason. Like, Sea Devil just looks so weird. Now this, not a catalogue, but it is an advertisement, and yeah, this is basically a checklist for you to basically check off the figures you own. Which, how many of these do I own? It's a question of what figures do I not own. I don't think I've got Arachnos. I don't think I do. I honestly can't remember. Yeah. I think that's the only real figure. I think that's the only figure I don't have. I don't know. I do have Clockwork Droids, but I can't remember if I've got both of them or not. Yeah. Now here's an advertisement and that here for Product Enterprise's first radio-controlled Dalek. And you can see here, you see the lines going down on the skirt and that there? That's because this is a 7th Dalek that was modified. So yeah, obviously we never infamously got that one, and with a very different design of remote there. Invading Christmas 2002. So, Christmas 2002, I would have been 4. More Dapol. Though this time the figures are actually painted and fully finished this time. No pricings and that this time, though. I'm assuming they'd probably be still £3 each. The canine being slightly more than that, so yeah. Even more than the pullover or jumper, which 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, only 4 rows, which obviously it should have 6. But still, not a bad replica of it at the time. And to be honest, I don't know, just judging by the picture, I think it's hard to tell whether the colours are accurate, because obviously it's not a great picture to begin with. Yeah. And all the Daleks. Well, obviously not all the ones they did, but still, all the different types. And the Who-mobile. Oh. Which I never got. Which Rob Ritchie actually made one of. Hooray. Yeah, I don't... Exclusive to Argos. Oh, the Doom Trooper helmet was exclusive to Argos. Okay. You can see the new Series 3 figure waving that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did get... Did I get a Judoon helmet or not? I think I did. The only ones I really ever bothered with, really, were the Cyberman ones. Particularly the Cyber Controller. Now here... 2010. This would have been late 2010 because you can see we've got the Pandorica wave here. We've got the Paradigm wave here. But again, you can see there's the Sonic Screwdriver there, which... Yeah. Is that say 1529? Yeah, 11th Doctor Sonic 1529. That's 30p more than its original retail price. Also with the TARDIS there, 1529. Again, why is Argos more expensive? Oh well. But, obviously here, if you did get the 11th Doctor's TARDIS playset, Argos was the place to get it, because you got an exclusive Cyberman figure. Yeah. The thing is though, the actual box itself doesn't mention the figure anywhere. It really doesn't mention that figure anywhere on the box. It's literally just shoved in a carrier bag. Essentially a little plastic bag. Yeah, God, nostalgia. Oh yeah, the reason I got this page in, I've got that karaoke machine, that X Factor one, I've still got it. And if you watched on my other channel, the missing video projects, a lot of them were actually filmed on the camera on that, hooked up to my VCR. Roboraptor. Homosapien. I do have the Robosapien. I do have the Roboraptor. I was meant to get Robosapien version 2 for Christmas. And I did. And he didn't work. Unfortunately. So I remember we took him back. It was either on Boxing Day or the day after, back to Phoenix. And they didn't have any left. So, basically, I ended up getting, from Marks & Spencer's, the RS Media Robosapien robot, which was basically a superior version of the Robosapien version 2 robot, except he had a camera in his head, he had a screen in his chest, and he also had a subwoofer on his back, and he was originally meant to be £300 or £350, but he was basically marked down to, I think it was either £150 or £100. Basically about the same price as Robosapien version 2 at this point, so yeah, I ended up getting that, which I'm very glad about. And I've still got him to this day. Yeah, they discontinued Robosapien version 2 rather quickly, but to this day they still sell Robosapien version 1 and the Roboraptor, which is interesting. Anyway, you'll have seen this one probably a load of times to the Argos catalogue, sometime in 2007. I'm guessing earlier 2007 because they've still got on their Cult Scaro set, and also Faceable and everything, which was an Argos Extra exclusive. Remember Argos Extra? I actually only know of one Argos now, which actually is a separate store, at least off the top of my head, which is the one at Newcastle. Yeah, it's a massive store, at least comparatively, so, yeah. Actually, it's interesting that everything apart from the Series 1 figures is listed as new. But the Cult of Scarrow set came out in 2006, that's when I got it, I think, for Christmas. So, yeah. Same with the spacesuit and lift set. And obviously, baseball and everything else, so... yeah, interesting. I didn't know that Dalek clock was an Argos Extra exclusive. I know there was a few different versions of that. There was a money box version. Obviously, that's the alarm clock version. They used basically the same molds. But also, $664. Interesting price. Yeah, even in 2007, the figures were, like, look at them now compared to today. To be honest, actually today's still pretty good price, actually. Anyway, here's, presumably the other page. Damaged Dalek Thay. Now, Damaged Dalek Thay is probably out of the 12-inch RC Daleks, possibly out of the retail releases at least, the least well-selling. Because, put it this way, most people by this point who, you know, had a, you know, the standard bronze Dalek. Whereas this, like, to pay... says $34.87 there, though. I swear its original price was 40 quid, so Argos must have been slightly cheaper. But, yeah, it's a hard sell for such a Pacific Dalek like this to have the damage back. You can see I've still got Dalek Sec there, with whoever that kid is. But yeah, weird prices. Oh look, Psychic Paper and Sonic Screw are only $7.59. That's interesting. That's interesting. But hey, look, it's the Dune helmet. $29.99. That's interesting as well. So, you can see here, the Dune Captain looks to be $19.99, is that? Actually, let's look at the side. Was this number... oh, it doesn't show number 11. But it says there, Dune Captain looks to be $19.99. Dalek Sec Hybrid and 10th Doctor Spacesuit, both $17.99, and also that also explains why the 10th Doctor Spacesuit, the 12-inch figure, is also more expensive, because it was an Argos exclusive. Also, Shrek figures. Well, not really Shrek merchandise, so yay. Now this, thanks to the Wayback Machine, is the Argos website from the 18th of December 2007. So, yeah, quite a while ago. I thought it was worth just having a look at this. Unfortunately, most of the pictures were not saved on there, but you can see here, 18-inch voice Dalek was already reduced to £100. Because its original price was it 150 or was it 200? I honestly can't remember. Oh no, £100 was its original price, sorry. £50 is what it got reduced to. So yeah, £100, that's its original price, although before Christmas 2007, it had already been reduced at most places to £50. We've got radio-controlled K9, £20. The Doctor Who scooter with talking Dalek. We've got the 12-inch radio-controlled Dalek Thay, $34.87, again random. Sandman voice change the helmet. Doctor Who Enemies gift set. You can see the Dalek bottle opener, the pens and everything. Darks of Manhattan set. The Doctor Who curtains were they an Argos Extra exclusive? I've still got those curtains to this day. In fact, I'm looking at them. Those are my literal curtains. Yeah. I've had those curtains then since either 2006 or 2007, whenever they came out. Dalek hybrid voice effects. There's the alarm clock again. Utopia set. Wow, TARDIS playset, 1998. I remember my parents got that for my brother for his birthday one year. They never got one for me. They never thought to get me one. I ended up getting mine in either 2010 or 2011 off eBay for a tenner. It was used, but it was only a tenner, including delivery, and it came with a Tank Doctor figure. Still got it to this day. Doctor Who single duvet cover set, $17.99. Don't know what one that is. There's the Galactic Hybrid. 12th Doctor spacesuit. And look how cheap Dalek has gotten, $17.42. I remember he went down to £15 at Forbidden Planet at one point, maybe even a tenner, I think. But yeah, it's a weird thing how cheap he got. Flight control telescope, 15 quid. Dune helmet, well, only £15. And the Genesis Arc set, 15 quid was. Yeah, that's how I ended up getting so many of them. It was great for army building. But yeah, I remember, excuse me, it went down to like a tenner at one point. Like some places. Here's the other page. There's a laser screwdriver, £12. Dragoon Captain's down to $9.99 now. Darksec Hybrid 12-inch, $8.99. Wait, 12-inch Doctor Spacesuit, $8.99. Sonic Screwdriver, $7.55. Dragoon UV scanner and pen, $6.99. I got it when it was $9.99. I remember I got it from the Argos in Blackpool. I remember. Yeah, 2007. And I've still got it. Series 1 figure, Series 1 and 2 figure, $6.26. Series 3 figures, $6.25. Buy one get one free. Buy one get one free. God, you don't see, like, buy one get one free is something that you just don't see anymore. You really don't see buy one get one free anymore. In fact, seeing buy one get one half price is even a rarity. And that, I know at Asda at the minute and a lot of other places it's like, oh, 4 for £5 type deals, yeah, on like pizzas and stuff. Here's an unfortunately blurry image of an Argos catalogue, but you can see here this one is clearly from 2006. You can see there, unfortunately it won't let me zoom in on it because it's such a small image. You can see the Genesis Arc set. That looks like Sonic Screwdriver again, though this time just with regular notepad paper, the sticky note. £7 something. K9 TARDIS. So nostalgic for these. Now this is a much later one. This is obviously, you know, from 2014. Which, yeah, not as nostalgic for. And obviously here, you know, we have the 3 3/4-inch figures, or these are all prototypes and that. Apart from, I swear that Genesis Dalek is just the prototype image of the 5-inch one. Yeah. And, oh, Sonic Screwdriver's $9.99. There's that Wave 3. And, didn't that end up coming out? I can't remember. Yeah, it did. Must have. Here we go. This is for something I've never seen in person, but this is for Hamleys. Wave 1, Summer 2013. And it goes over the rare variants or the chase variants, which, yeah, I remember, I think it was 2015 or 2016, one of the two. And I went to my local Tesco, and literally they had loads. They had like 5 or 6 of the Chase variant Cyberman. Which is weird. Which is why I ended up having 3 of them. I think my brother got one as well. And my mum got one to sell. Which she ended up only selling for about just over its retail price, actually. I think the Wave 4 variant had came out by that point, which is almost identical. Yeah. Oh, we're back. Did I show this one earlier? Yes, I did. This is just another image of it. Now, here's an old one. So, this is for the Palatoid Dalek. And also the Dennis Fisher TARDIS, which, yeah, number 7. How much was that then? Okay, that's interesting. So they've got competitors... This is an Argos catalogue, by the way. So they've got competitors' prices on one side and then the Argos price on the other side. So, don't know how accurate this is, but competitors' price, which will probably just be the regular retail price, would be $4.25. Argos, $2.99. Dennis Fisher TARDIS, presumably that's $5.99. Argos price, $3.99. So, yay. But yeah, it's just weird looking at Argos catalogue back then. But hey, never mind that. Here's Toys R Us. And this is a US one because obviously it's, rather than seeing character options, it's Underground Toys, and obviously you got San Diego Comic Con there as well. So yeah, there's the... Fuck off. There's the 12-inch Dalek. Again, the 5-inch Dalek sec. No prices there. I'll be interested to see what the US prices were. You know, where they... I know when you converted it, ours was still cheaper in comparison, but yeah, I'd be interested to see what the prices actually were. And is this another US one? Because I don't have really any memories of this one. Obviously the figures and everything I remember, but I don't remember that really this advertisement very much. So is this another US one like that one? I don't know. I really don't know. This is a picture. This is in Woolworths. You can see the exclusive 6-figure sets there. And up there's the exclusive Assault Dalek. No, Assault Dalek. Imperial Dalek Gag with Arm. But yeah, you can see there the original price was £40. So, yeah, don't know what Woolworths that is, but still. Now, this is from an Argos Christmas catalogue, which was a very thin catalogue compared to the regular one. But you can see here, we've got some Series 4 figures. The Supreme Dalek voice changer helmet, which never got that one. I don't know if I got the Dalek second one either. I wasn't a big fan of these. I never actually asked one. I did get the regular bronze Dalek one, but I never asked one because I thought the voice changing feature was shit on them. Sounded nothing like a Dalek. I did have this though. Well, my mum and dad got it for me and my brother to both play with. Though, yeah, I don't know where it is, to be honest. But blimey, the original price of that was £30, which was more expensive than buying the sonic screwdriver and the Masters laser screwdriver individually. Obviously, you got a sphere thing with it as well, but yeah, there's Series 4 figures, which was $7.99. So still not expensive, but yeah. You can see here, this is obviously from presumably 2010. Could be 2011, but probably 2010. You can see there, save a fiver on the 13-inch radio controlled drone Dalek, which I did end up getting that Christmas, or for my birthday, I can't remember which. Now, this is from later on. Remember these? The riding inflatable Daleks, which were basically only good for togglers. Like, these were meant for togglers, but God, imagine spending £200 on this for a toggler that they're only going to be able to use for a couple of years before becoming too big for it. Because, you know, was I still a kid? I can't remember what year this is. But I would have been too big for that. I was too big for that at the time, I remember. And that, I mean, I could have I think I did manage to squeeze in one, because I think they had one at Phoenix. No, it was John Lewis, actually. They had a demo one at John Lewis. You couldn't ride in it because it didn't have any power, but you could sit in it, and I just barely managed to sit in it, although I had to stick my legs outside of the Dalek, but yeah. Oh, there's the British icon Dalek, which I remember Argos quickly reduced to £20 at one point. I think it was $15 at one point as well. I got it when it was £50 at its full retail price. Oh, I guess sort of there. The 11 Doctors microfigure set. There's the 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. It looks like it's been reduced to £10.19, is that? It must be because it's part of the 2 for £15 range. And someone in my family has set off the smoke alarm again, because they always set it off because they never closed the kitchen door. So, yeah, sorry for that. Oh good, it went off quick. This is 2009 Argos website, thanks to the Wayback Machine. Wow, they've still got series 1, 2 and 3 figures, $7.79. Isn't that more than what they were before? I don't know. Whoa. Went too quickly there. Wow, okay, that's interesting. They have the classic series Wave figures, but as separate figures. That's interesting, because normally Argos would tend to do them all as the same product code, and you'd have to do a product view where you view all the ones in that they had, and then have to buy it. But yeah, you got the Zygon with the Scarsang recall unit. 4th Doctor figure, $7.79. The 84 robot. Age of Steel collect and build figures, $7.79. That was one of the few wave. I think that was the only wave at the time, or really ever, that I actually completed, because it was only 4 figures. 5th Doctor with Sonic Screwdriver, SV7 robot. 6th Doctor with Sonic Lance. The Magnus, Skrill and Mr. Sin. They set off the bloody alarm again. Great. They do this all the fucking time. Series 4, I'm assuming that's the re-released version of the Series 4 figures. Seedell with Heat Ray. Ooh, the Future Sonic Screwdriver, so that's River Song Sonic, $7.79. The Time Squad 5-pack. Buy 2. Something, 15 selected items. Buy 2, second half price. I don't know. Is it meant to be like that? Journal of Impossible Things. 5-inch radio controlled Davros. Finally the smoke alarm's gone off. Right. 5-inch radio controlled Davros. Captain Jack's Vortex Manipulator. Oh, the Dalek rug. Have I still got mine, or did I end up chucking it out? Because I can't remember if that's the one that started to disintegrate. But I did have the Dalek rug. Again, the duvet set. Upgrade pair of curtains. Are they the same? Doctor Who Top Trumps DS. Okay, I was going to say that's expensive for Top Trumps. Dalek Collector Set. Presumably that's Dalek Collector Set 1. 1959. It could be Dalek Collector Set 2, I don't know. I do remember the second one was more expensive than the first, because I got the first Dalek collector set for $16.99 at Forbidden Planet when it first came out, and then the second one was just a straight up £20. Cyber Leader voice change helmet, something. Whoop, we'll get to that in a minute. Something I don't have to this day. Got two TARDIS zipper rope, whatever the hell that is. So we can see here we've got another Palatoy advert, but this time it's a different one. It's the one with the blue hemispheres. It does look like it's black, but it's actually blue. It's just the lighting in that picture. And again, the Dennis Fisher TARDIS. Again, another Argos catalogue. I'm not sure when this is from. Again, 2006 at some point. Again, can't zoom into it, so, but yeah, there we go. Was this the same one as before? I think it was. Oh, now this is interesting. This is presumably from Ireland, because it's in euros. Yeah. So, over there, God, the euro exchange then compared to now. The Daleks in Manhattan set was €30, yet in the UK, it was £20. That's interesting. My God, that kid, though, just looks so unenthralled by being in that dark costume, and I don't blame him. But also, I can see there, the Dalek Sec Hybrid Mask was also €30, so it would have been the same price as the figure 4-pack. That's interesting. Dapol again. Did I show this one earlier? I can't remember. Oh well. And finally, Dennis Fisher again. Is this the Argos catalogue? Presumably. So how much is it now? Still $2.99. And still $2.99 for the Dennis Fisher. Both got the figure there. This time they're showing the reg one, so yay. Available in store now. I think this is just a generic character options one by the looks of it, but yeah, wow. You could get Dalek Set 1, classic series action figures. All of these. The hell is that? Wow. Lovely. I do vaguely remember that, though. One of those. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it went on a long time, but yeah, I guess just nostalgic look at Doctor Who, like catalogue listings and stuff. So yeah, this is all the ones I was really able to find. If you do find ones and that weren't this video, tweet them at me on Twitter. And I might do a follow-up video at some point. At least when I've gained enough for a full video. So, yeah.